What's up, everybody? Brennan here from Pass the Controller, and this is one of my favorite weeks of the year, Summer Games Done Quick. If you don't know what Summer Games Done Quick is, it is a week-long celebration of not only the speedrunning community, but all of these amazing speedrunners, commentators, hosts, all of these amazing people getting together to do one thing, and that's not just show off the speedrunning community, but raise money for charity. And they do it in a big way. I think they've been doing it for the last 9 years or so. It's a great week. It's a lot of love, a lot of support, and honestly, does wonderful things for my mental health the week that that's on. Just it's a great thing to watch. I really love tuning into that, trying to catch as much of it as I can. So I figured, let's make a drink to enjoy this whole week long while we're watching Summer Games Done Quick. So let's make what I'm calling a strawberry gin done quick. I wanted to make something easy, something kind of simple that, you know, if you wanted to make one at home for yourself while you're enjoying the different streams, you can do that. So the first thing we're going to do, which I did downstairs, if you've watched any of my videos before, have heard me talk about cocktails, fresh fruit matters the most whenever you can use it, especially citrus. So I squeezed fresh lime downstairs. I get an ounce already in my tin. I'm going to take 3 strawberries, drop those right in there. We're going to grab our muddler, and we're going to get to work on those. You don't need to go, you know, absolutely nuts, but you want to get them broken up nice enough that you get all that juice, as much of that juice out of those strawberries as you can. Obviously, you know, your strawberry sizes can vary, so if you have really small strawberries or really big strawberries and you know, if you want it to taste more or less like strawberries, you can play around with that based on that. But I had some pretty average sized strawberries, so I'm using 3 of those. The next thing we're going to do is take 1.5 ounces of a floral gin. I'm using a wild Irish gin that I prefer. But yeah, 1.5 ounces of that. You can make this with the dry gin, but I just chose to do wild or more floral. So choose whatever you prefer. The next thing we're going to do is 1/2 ounce of a orange liqueur or a triple sec. I'm using Grand Marnier. Toss that in here. And then we're going to get a nice shake on this. I had ice in my other tin because obviously you don't want to muddle with ice, but you do want to shake this up with ice. Get a good shake because you want to get a little bit more broken up of that fruit. All right, that should be good. Pop this off. Let all that lingering juice get out of there. So the next thing we're going to do, take our glass with fresh ice. Ooh. We're going to get our strainer. And then we're going to use our sieve to double strain this because you don't really want any strawberry chunks in there. I mean, it's just fruit. It's really not a big deal if you get any in there, but for this, I like to do that. And if you get, you know, it moving slowly in there because of the strawberry chunks, what I like to do is take your tin and tap the side of the sieve, and it'll work all that down, all that delicious fruit in there for you. You want to get as much of that out of there as you can, and that'll do for that. This is going to make an absolute disaster, but you know what, it's going to be a mess no matter what on my table up here. I need to figure out a better setup for up here in my office to do this. The last thing we're going to do, because we're not done, is take some ginger beer. Just going to top that off. It's probably, depending on your glass size, like 2 ounces, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but that right there is the strawberry gin done quick. Super light, super refreshing. You can smell the ginger, the strawberry, the lime. You get floral notes from the gin. It's fantastic. It's super light, super crushable. This is a great summer drink. It's a great drink to enjoy while donating to Summer Games Done Quick. If you make one, share it online. Donate to Summer Games Done Quick. And we'll see you next time.